Depending upon the number of oil glands that are present in our scalp, we can divide the hair into 4 types. They are oily, dry, normal and the combination hair. An oily hair is a hair which has more number of oil glands in it and because of which there is an over secretion of oil. As a result, when that sebum comes to the scalp, it makes the scalp sticky. Also, that sebum when comes to the hair shaft also becomes sticky and has a tendency of attracting the dust and dirt towards itself. And this is how an oily scalp and an oily hair starts getting the seborrheic dermatitis. This seborrheic dermatitis can make the hair roots weak because the infection starts spreading to the roots. As a result, the hair starts breaking and falling from the root. To keep the oily hair and oily scalp free from the dandruff and dermatitis, it is very important that we remove the extra oil from the scalp and also from the hair by keeping it clean. The oily scalp need to be cleaned every day on every alternate day to avoid getting any infection in it. A dry hair. A dry hair is a hair in which the number of oil glands in the scalp are less and so there is a less supply of natural oil in the scalp. As a result, the hair shaft also does not get the amount of natural oil it requires. This natural oil is the food for the cuticle. When there is a less supply of this oil, the cuticle starts becoming weak. This affects the health of other layers also and the hair shaft that makes the hair to become brittle and the split ends start appearing. So, it is very important that we need to supply the external oil to the dry hair. That can be done in the form of oiling and massaging. Some rich oils which are rich in vitamin E like olive oil, like mustard oil, almond oil can be used on a dry scalp and a dry hair to give it the moisture and the nourishment to the cuticle so that it can protect the other parts of the hair. A normal hair is a hair which has a balanced number of oil glands in it, neither too less nor too much, and because of that a normal hair is a healthy hair. It does not have any kind of breakage in it or falling of hair, because of which the roots are also strong and healthy. There are no split ends and all the layers can remain healthy and there will be no breaking and falling of hair. A combination hair is a hair in which the scalp is oily but the hair shaft and ends are dry. No one is born with a combination hair, but during the lifetime, a normal hair or an oily hair can get converted into a combination hair when, due to the effect of certain external factors like the products that we use, the change of water, the change of climate, the change of air, slowly can damage the layers which are covering the hair shaft, and as a result the layers start becoming dry and also the hair shaft and the hair ends does not get a proper supply of natural oil from the scalp, and so the shaft and ends becomes dry, getting the split ends, but the scalp will remain oily or normal. In that case, to treat a combination hair, we need to treat it symptomatically, which means that if the problem exists in the scalp, we need to treat the scalp, and if the problem is in the hair shaft and in the hair ends, that is basically the split ends, we need to remove the split ends and do a good conditioning and oiling in the shaft and the ends to keep them healthy.